I know you've heard it before. Drink water, drink your water, drink lots of water, stay hydrated, drink a gallon of water, drink 8 to 12 cups of water. Magically Living TV is all about holistic tips made simple for sickle cell warriors. Back to Magically Living TV. I'm your girl Stella, and today I want to talk about 5 things that is contributing to pain crisis that you may not even know is contributing to that pain crisis. Let's jump into it. Number 1, extreme temperatures, going from hot to cold. Today, let's say you go to an event. The event, they have AC, it's chilly, it's cold, you have your jacket on, then you go outside. It's hot, it's summertime, the heat is penetrating you, you take your jacket off, you are hot, you've had enough, you're sweating. Then you go back inside and you're cold and you put your jacket on, or maybe you don't have a jacket. That is one way that you are contributing to your pain crisis. I know it can be difficult for us to avoid going in and out of places when we're cold, but sometimes you just have to. You have to try, because whether you know it or not, the change in temperature, the extreme heat to the extreme cold, is affecting your blood. Right? So 1 second your blood is warm, it's flowing easily, then you go into somewhere that shocks it. And then it's cold, it's frail, it's trying to pass, it can't, it's sickled, it's stuck. Then you go back into the heat. So change of temperature, especially in a short time span, can definitely trigger you to go into pain crisis. Number 2, dehydration. Yep, I know you've heard it before. Drink water, drink your water, drink lots of water, stay hydrated. Take a gallon of water, drink 8 to 12 cups of water. Stay hydrated. Hydration is your friend, okay? And one thing a lot of us is doing is we're drinking ice cold water. I'm calling you out. Sis, I'm calling you out. We are drinking ice cold water. Okay, let me break it down for you. So think about it like this. You are someone who has sickled cells. You are someone who uses a heat pack. You are someone who likes heat. You like warm showers. You like to put anything hot to soothe you, right? Because you're oftentimes cold, you're fatigued, you're lethargic, you're dehydrated, your cells are thirsty. Okay, and this is what happens with sickle cell disease, right? So imagine you drinking something that is freezing, right? Every time you want to drink water, it's only ice cold water. It's freezing water. So essentially, you are causing your blood cells to sickle. Does that make sense? And then you're taking heat, a heated blanket or a heat pad, and you're putting it on yourself because you're cold. You're drinking something that's going into your blood, into your cells, something that is sickling your cells, something that is causing your cells to be fragile because it's cold, right? So just like you want to shower with heat, you want to use a heated blanket, a heat pad, anything that's just warm and soothing. That's exactly how the water that you are drinking needs to be. If you're drinking room temperature water, you should not be drinking ice cold water. You should not be chewing on ice all day. Those things are not good for your cells, and it is causing you dehydration. So you might notice that you continuously drink water, which is a good thing. You continuously drink water because you still feel thirsty, because your cells are dehydrating and they're sickling at a faster rate. Number 3, stress and emotional distress. So stress is something that it's inevitable. I feel like everybody is stressed about something. But as a sickle cell warrior, your body immediately goes into fight or flight mode when you are stressed. So it is important for a sickle cell warrior, do what you can to make sure that you are decreasing your stress levels, because stress causes pain. It causes acute chest syndrome. It causes crisis. It causes all types of problems, including stroke, right? And we want to make sure that we are understanding how stress affects us, one, but two, we're understanding how we can combat stress and how we can deal with stress on a day-to-day basis. So if you are a new mom like me, I am under stress, okay? But one way that I like to decrease my stress levels is by, one, using ashwagandha, right? Two, having a routine that works, right? Whether that is me waking up, getting a prayer in, right, to ease my mind and give my worries to God, me going outside and grounding myself, getting that sunlight in, me eating a healthy breakfast, making sure I have something in my stomach in the morning, right? You want to set yourself up for success, and you want to set yourself up in a way so that stress and emotional de-stress is something that ain't got nothing on you. It's something that you know how to manage. If you like this video so far, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Number 4, physical exertion. This is something that I battle with because I'm someone who always wants to do something. I'm someone who's constantly on the go. I'm someone who is trying hard to not let sickle cell hold me down, not let sickle cell like tear apart my dreams and my future and anything that I, just want to do and anything that I want to venture in, right? I am someone who's like pushing it to the limit. I push it to the limit until there is no limit to be pushed. And for one, that can have a negative effect on your mind body because your body doesn't want to be pushed until there's no limit. Your body actually wants to be in a relaxing state. Your body, as somebody with sickle cell disease, it doesn't want to do extra work. It doesn't want to go overtime, right? So you have to know when to stop. And that is one thing that I am learning, right? Just knowing when to stop, when to take a break, when to relax, when to sleep, when to say no. And honestly, it's been a game changer. It's been hard because, like I said, I'm someone who's constantly trying to do something. But being a mom has helped me with that because I'm able to simmer down because I got a baby to take care of. So I got to take care of the baby. And while that can be stressful on its own, it's not causing the physical exertion of like just being on constant go mode and engaging in so many different types of activities. And lastly, altitude change. This is for my people who like to catch flights. Okay, you like to travel. Today you are in the US. Next week you're in Dubai. When you come back, you're in Miami. That is too much altitude change for you. That is going to cause you to be sick. Personal story. I traveled to Nigeria a couple of times. I'm Nigerian, right? And every time I would go to Nigeria, I literally would end up in a hospital. I would faint. I would be sick. Okay. And it was because of the altitude change. My body was not used to it. It wasn't used to being in the States, and then all of a sudden with 2 flights, right? So we have to make sure that we are watching how many times we travel, how often we travel, and just really paying attention to your body and what your body is telling you. Because I bet you a lot of people don't know that the fact that they're constantly changing locations and moving often is affecting them in their sickle cell disease, affecting the way that they're able to show up for themselves. It's affect the way that their body is able to carry oxygen. Because you are constantly changing location. Before your body even gets to relax, you're somewhere else. So you have to reel it back. You have to take a break. Also, if you don't know, altitude change causes dehydration, right? Dehydration leads to sickness, leads to pain crisis, leads to hospitalization. Altitude change also causes your red blood cells, because they're dehydrated, they cause them to be deformed. And because they're deformed, again, you're experiencing pain. With altitude change, you're also experiencing low oxygen. So if you ever notice, like once you travel or anything, like you having chest pain, you're having pains in your legs, you feel that tingly sensation, that is probably or likely to be the altitude change. And also altitude change can lead to like blood clots, right? And we don't want that. So if you are someone who does travel a lot, you want to make sure that you are walking the aisles. You want to make sure that you are standing. You want to make sure that you are drinking lots of water. You want to make sure that you are staying hydrated so that you don't overexert yourself or more damage to your cells. So there we have it. Those are 5 things that are likely to contribute to a pain crisis. I hope you learned something new today. I hope there's something that you're able to implement and change. Until next time, bye.